So yeah, now let's talk about Thor's new costume. I'm gonna obviously put a picture of it up on screen. It is
It is the worst costume I have seen in a Marvel movie in a long time.
it's a lot. Um, it's unnecessarily a lot. Like, you know what happened though? I ended up looking at a bunch of somebody posted some concept art of I think they somebody posted a concept of Spider-Man. I was looking up Spider-Man concept art, and somehow I ended up in Thor concept art because I was thinking about that Thor costume. And I was just looking at Thor concept art from Thor, the first Thor movie, and a second Thor movie. And I was like, man, some of these costumes look so good. Why didn't they go with some of these? And then I look at the new one and I go, that's so trash. Why did they? I don't know. Like, that's, I hope. I pray to the gods that that's not actually what he looks like in the movie. I really do. I hope he doesn't look like that. Um, I think the helmet's too much. Like way too much.
I
Uh,
was I
he looks like Nova, which is especially
that's exactly what I said. I
um
sent it to a group chat with some friends. I was like, it's literally a Nova helmet with wings.
there's way too much yellow. And even if you look at it and you just recolor it and go, okay, remove the like yellow on the like the part of his arm that's usually silver. They made that yellow for some reason, and it looks stupid. Remove that yellow. Remove almost all the yellow except for the yellow in the boots, because in the comics he has yellow in his boots. That's what he looks like. So that could work. Like, remove pretty much most of the yellow and make it dark blue and silver with the red cape. Like, calm down with these colors. You're doing too much. I really hope that's not official. I really don't like it. I think they should go back to the classic silver, dark blue, red cape. Bring the helmet back. I want to see the helmet, but like not the one that covers his eyes. Like, that's what Jane Foster's Thor is known for. The helmet that covers her eyes. Thor has probably worn a helmet like that before. I don't know, but I don't think he should now. I don't think he should start all of a sudden wearing helmets like that. Like, bring back the other helmet, like the helmet he wore, something similar to the helmet he wore in the first movie that he wore once and never wore again. Like, bring back the classic Thor helmet. Like, take that Nova, and there's like this weird eagle poking out the top of the helmet too. I hate that helmet. It looks so bad. I don't like it. What do you got to say, bro, before we move on?
I have personally never liked a Thor helmet. Like I've always preferred Thor helmetless, and like literally the old helmet would have been much better than this. Any helmet would have been much better than this. It's like the worst possible idea that you could have had for a helmet ever. I didn't hear any of that. What you said?
It would have been better.
A bucket literally would have been better. Like a paper bag, like turn them into bombastic bagman or something. That would have been better than this because this was horrible. But I don't even think that he really needs an elaborate costume right now. Like this is supposed to be what, like semi-adapting the Unworthy Thor storyline. Unworthy Thor is one of the coolest Thor costumes of all time. Just go with like a different version of that. I don't understand why this whole Power Ranger Nova Cord inspired, like, no, like what is this? Why this is so much more extra than it needed to be.
I think they can just go with the sleeveless. Like, he just has like the chest, the vest part with like the circles on him, and it's sleeveless. He has like bracers, and he like probably like brown bracers, and he has. I want him to have some yellow on his boots just for the sake of comic accuracy. But other than that, I don't think he needs a bunch of yellow and bright blue or a helmet. Like, I'm not I don't dislike the helmet like you do. I think it could look cool, but he doesn't need it. Like, I just think it's weird what they did. I just hope it's not what they go with. If it is, I hope the movie's still good. Even if,
Unfortunately, I
even,
think that it is official because I saw a post about it that was like it was showing like the new like an arm of the new Black Panther thing. No, that's how I found it. I was looking on Instagram. I saw a post. It was like the new or like a piece of the new Black Panther suit has come up, and it was literally just
sure.
the right arm. And then there was just the big ass Thor in the center. And I'm like, you're just gonna ignore that big, bright, shining.
Yeah, because in that, Spider-Man is also wearing his older costume. So I don't think that's necessarily like all the characters wearing their most updated costumes. So that might not be a new Black Panther costume.
Oh yeah, no. Like the thing was, I was like, oh cool, new Black Panther costume. After I swiped over to the next slide, I stopped caring about Black Panther altogether because I was like, what is this? This is what got my attention. Everything else just went out the window. I stopped caring. I'm like, what is on his body? What is on his head right now?
Yeah, I think that Jane looks good though. I like the way Jane looks. Let's
Jane
move on.
looks cool.